search. The ancient sword was hidden. Please be there and fetch it for me. And so it's a fetch quest, and if you're complaining by this point, this is a silly quest, why can't you go and pick it up yourself? Why does Sneakers have to get into the water? He doesn't like to get wet at all. He's a bit annoyed now with this woman, actually, himself. But at least here is Sting, which is a short blade, so we'll pick that up. Ooh, a dead corpse. What's that green thing? A glass shield! And some terrible noise. Hope that didn't have anything to do with the skeletal corpse. Ah, probably not. So grab the gold, grab the glass shield. Anything bad happen? No? Good. So, it's actually quite a nice sword. Oh, let's just try and get out of the water here, shall we? There we go. Not getting burnt too much. As short blades go, this Stingless sword, 20 to 30, that's very good actually, but he's using long blades now, and they can hit for 1 to 44, so he's going to stay with that anyway. He doesn't really need that short blade, but she doesn't like spending a lot of time down here, she says. It's kind of stinky. Sneakers agrees, yeah. So, what was it about this sword then, anyway? And she thinks he'd find the sword, but actually she was testing Sneakers to see if he would actually hand it over, and is he going to? You know... Alright, well, it is a shame to have to give it up. It is a very nice sword, but, you know, whatever. Sneakers is kinda used to running around doing people for other stuff. And if it's a test, well, perhaps that means... And she says, oh, don't look so glum, and if you stick around we could find things even more valuable. Ah, Sneakers likes the sound of that. Yes, because testing Sneakers with something that's actually quite that valuable, that makes sense, actually. Yes, that makes sense. Ha! So, but, and then she wants another favor. Well, what is it this time? Okay, well, you see, and she tells a story about 4 ordinators who are terrorizing the vampire community. I wonder why. Anyway, apparently these guys are bad guys who pick on young, weak vampires who don't even bite people, who just feed on rats and small animals, and these ordinators capture them and do horrible things to them just because they're vampires, and it's not against the law to do anything to a vampire. It's so horrible. Well, yeah, that actually does sound quite horrible to Sneakers, but what do you want Sneakers to do about it? Well, apparently she's just found out that these ordinators are holed up and torturing a young vampire girl in the Abasin Pool egg mine, which is a little way down the road from Saint Anine, on your way to Ebonhot. And she's really hoping that Sneakers can stop them. Well, why don't you come with Sneakers? Apparently there is an urgent matter she needs to take care of, and she'll meet Sneakers back here. Really? So, another favour, eh? Well, if there's ordinators who are, you know, torturing a little girl, even though it is a vampire girl, Sneakers is going to check it out at least. Well met, so, that means Sneakers is off the road from Seranine to
we make a special trip
Ebonhart, so let's take the Silt Strider and go to Seranine. Yep, so we're on our way. I think, yeah, Sneakers wants to check this stuff out, at least. Yep, and I think in the next video you'll get to see me try and find that mine.